This month, I built an underground Imperial Airbase. I took inspiration from the airbase we see on Aldani during Season 1 of Andor. I started out by building the foundation. The majority of it is built using the snot technique or studs nut on top. In this case, it just means the bricks are laying on their side. It makes building large flat areas like this pretty easy, and the sections are really satisfying to drop in place. There's room in the hangar for 2 ships, designated by the white lines I built into the floor. I particularly like the white arrows. Each one is built separately and then simply dropped into place. With the foundation done, we can move on to the back wall. It was built using lots of 1x5x6 bricks with the support design. Between those, I added beams of staggered white light panels, and I think the finished wall looks great. Next up is the left wall. I built some vertical columns like we see in classic Imperial hangars. You'll see what I mean later when they're completed. The first floor is just a hallway leading to the stairs, but I still think it looks cool. The second floor is where the fun begins. This room is going to be the armory. After preparing the walls, I built a bunch of panels that have all the equipment the stormtroopers might need. Moving on to the third and final floor, I started off the same way as the second floor by building the stairs and doorway. I also did the railing around the stairs, the same on both floors. Before continuing, I quickly finished the columns I mentioned earlier. I also added the top of the massive hangar entrance. This last room will be some kind of command center for the base. It has a nice window overlooking the hangar, a doorway to access the catwalk that I'll add in a minute, and of course a few control consoles and computers. Now onto the roof. The entire base is supposed to be underground, so I covered the roof mostly in green with a stone road leading to the base. I added lots of details outside, like some communication devices, a fueling station near the speeder bikes, piles of boxes and supplies around the entrance, an anti-air defense turret, and finally a couple barricades on either side of the road for troops to take cover behind. The only thing left to do was add grass and foliage. I added some yellow flowers too, just for some extra color. And there you have it. This project ended up being much more work than I anticipated, but the result was definitely worth it. I love the way the ground level turned out. The defenses, the supplies, the troops, they all just worked together really well in the space. I especially like the squad of death troopers marching towards the entrance. Taking a look into the hangar, I really can't explain how cool it is to see in person. All the vertical lines and columns really help draw your attention to how large the space is, and it's definitely giving off that classic Star Wars Imperial hangar vibe. The command room feels clean and orderly, as opposed to the armory, which feels a bit crowded and rough, which was what I was going for. If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you'd like to see me build next time.